Alright, let's get the show on the road, kids. Look at where we stand. Barbs and the Mets, both 2 seeds, swept their 7 seed counterparts in convincing fashion. We'll say, who's Stan Van Gundy? Isn't that like an old Knicks coach or something? Name sounds familiar. Oh, the playoffs. Oh, okay. He's a commentator. Damn, son. Oh, Jeff. Okay, okay. Alright, well, here we go. Got 5 series tied up at 2 apiece. The Cleveland Indians up 3-1. Again, the both 2 seeds took out their counterparts in quite convincing fashion. We won't throw any more dirt on the pile for Mr. Dan Cincinnati, but wasn't pretty. Wasn't pretty at all. There's some dirt. I mean, I said it during the time. It literally does not get worse. No one will ever do worse than the Reds. They can tie them by scoring 0 runs in 4 games, but it's a series for the ages. All right, let's get into Game 5. Good luck, kids, and off we go. Shit, did I start Stats Plus? I did. Okay. Off we go. Pittsburgh goes home. This basically best of 3, likewise with LA and Toronto and Indy. Toronto-San Francisco series has been something else, that's for sure. With Arizona too. A lot of close series, a lot of close games, a lot of crazy games. Seattle did give Cleveland a run for their money in 1 game, but the 3 Cleveland wins have been pretty dominant, if I recall. It's pretty good. 1 win away from the Dodgers, who won the most in the season, 105. They won 104. Well, here comes Indy. Engines fully fired up. 4-0, just like that. Maybe we should turn back on Stan Van Gundy. What's NFL draft night? Watching fake baseball. Yeah, I'll try to make it as quick as possible so that we don't have to cut into your guys' real sports balls. 2-1, nobody out for Seattle here in the top of the 2nd. Oh shit, I didn't even realize. Excuse me, Miami with an Alec Tart single scored 2. Seattle gets on the board, but Landon Warren, another injury for the D-Bags. They have been absolutely fustigated by injuries, and the last thing they need is another player going down. Landon Warren, the right fielder, a really good-looking player, actually led the NL in average this year. Just some back stiffness, but he's out of this crucial Game 5. Not what you want to see if you're a fan of the D-Bags. And no offense, but they may only have one. I don't know if he's watching anyway. Lorenzo hoofed. Solobola puts Toronto on the board. We'll check back in that game in about 6 innings when the real score presents itself. Goofy shit in that one. Neil Pramo with a 2-run jack makes it 3-0. Pittsburgh strikes first. Shane Bell singles in Fakera. Arizona does strike back with 1, cutting the lead in half, but... Offense? We talking about offense? Didn't you know there's a drought right now? Let's ask Dan. Giggity. Second and third, only 1 down for the White Sox. Here's their chance to get back in the game. Paquette at the dish. He grounds out, scores 1. Leaving runner on third for 2 aways for Tolfa. Tolfa doubles in 1. He sits at second now. And Calvo walks. Oh boy, that brings up Castillo. David Reyes hits a 2-run jack for LA. Up 2-zip bases jacked for the Yankees with 2 outs in... Sorry, for the for the Yankees at the top of the third. They couldn't get anything out of it, though. White Sox don't get any more either, but they do cut the lead in half, 4-2. I want to add one on a Marcus Gonzalez double scoring Altamirano, excuse me. That guy's had a pretty good postseason. Seen his name quite a bit. Yorley Iglesias with a solo shot gets Colorado on the board, cutting the lead in half. A few goose eggs left, but we're in the 4th inning and it looks like in every game here. Arizona has tied the game up. Cesaro, Rizzo, and Torres. San Francisco gets right back into it. Yep. Randison Montero. That's kind of a cool name. The 3-run jack gets them within 1. Another jack for the White Sox. A solo bolo for Benedict. It's 4-3, and Arizona now takes the lead on a sack. 3-2 in the 5th. Colorado ties the game. Yago Pena had a heck of a game. Game 3, I want to say. The only time we saw his name, though. While Indy recreates some distance here, Steinberg and Blanco now 6-3. Still only 1 down and a runner sitting on second. That'll end the day for whoever was pitching for the White Sox. Their day may have already been done. I didn't quite watch, but... Bottom of the 4th and 6 runs is not what you want. Yankees and Indians have yet to score today. Seattle holding on to this tender 1-0 lead. Something tells me that's not going to hold. And, well, and the Yankees score 1 to tie the game. Oh, Mr. Gallick, if anything, is getting strikeouts. Runners on the corners with only 1 down for the Yanks here. And Pittsburgh goes to the bullpen. They go to Sproul. Kip Bernal striking out Harry Spender, former Cascade. Big time Cascade. He strikes out swinging as well. Second and third, now bases loaded for Toronto in the bottom of the 5th with only 1 away and 2 away. Whoa, 1, 2, bing, bang, boom, and they get nothing. You get nothing, sir. Wow, that was quickly 2 outs after they loaded the bases. Rizzo with a solo shot, having a nice game here. Makes it 4-2 for the D-Bags. A lot of pitchers up there on the top performers. Good-looking pitching performances so far. Bullpens are where games are made and broken? Man, that was terrible. Fucking pathetic. Pathetic. I mean, does have the tying run at the plate. Ekstrom into the game to pitch for Arizona for the first time in I don't know how long. I think, well, he's probably been pitching in the other games too. I think he came off the IL literally right as the playoffs started, so, but I haven't kept tabs on how he's done. Well, the White Sox will not go quietly into the night. Hampton with a double, Benedict with a triple, Rojas with a single, Rick Crosby with a double. Bing, bang, boom, Bob's your uncle. That is a 4-run 6th inning to flip the script on the ignition. And guess what? Yeah, it's on the bullpen. It's always the bullpen, man. Cleveland on the board. Ezra Prost, former Cascade, doubles in too late to take a lead and put the Mariners in the danger zone. Well, right in the bottom of the 7th, leading off, Evan Bledsoe ties the game up at 7. Arizona looking for insurance here. Insurance in the bottom of the 7th. Runners in the corners, only 1 down. Big spot for Miami. Can they get out of it? They walk the bases loaded. May not be a bad thing. They go to Martell out of the bullpen. See if they can get the double play. It's Rizzo at the plate, though, man. Mel Jean with a solo shot gives New York a late lead. A sac fly will score 1. They can get out of it just giving up 1. The damage could have been worse, but that's a 3-run spread now with only 2 innings left. Mason Keller hits a solo shot for Seattle. They are within 1. Yankees have the first 2 guys aboard on the top of the 7th. They have 8 hits. Make it 9 as a double makes it 3-1. They're looking to steal 1 away from Pittsburgh at home. The White Sox! Fort Hampton doubles in. Castillo to take the lead. Spender singles in 2. It's a 4-run lead for the Yankees. 10 hits to their name now. Oh, and a 2-run jack will seal the deal, most likely 7-1. Yanks are going to sneak 1 away from the defending champions. Ed Weston doubles in Ratana to make it 4-2. They may not be done. White Sox score another one on a pass ball and a single. At the top of the 9th, home run from Colorado. Ethan Stevens to lead off the 9th. I think the Dodgers had a couple runners on in the bottom of the 8th. They couldn't do anything either. Speaking of bottom of the 8th, Hilario Almanzar hits a solo shot. That could be big insurance for the Blue Jays. Holy moly, a flurry of action here. Top of the 9th, Miami trailing by 3. Bottom of the 9th, LA down to their final out before Colorado sneaks 1 away. Ladies and gentlemen, the game 163 Magic is real. Colorado's going to go home for Game 6. Up 3-2 in the series. Incredible. There's an injury to who's the injury to? For Seattle. Oh, yeah, we better look at it. It's a final. Arizona hangs on. Javier Vasquez has left the game for Seattle. This might be insult to injury if they lose a good player and the series as well. Oops. Javier Vasquez. Well, nice looking reliever, actually. Back spasms one day. But this is the deciding game. Tough to lose a good bullpen arm. Top of the 9th, San Fran trails by 3. They're down to their final out. It was close, but a couple of scores from Toronto in the bottom of the 8th. Not needed, but still nice to have. of the ninth. Seattle down to their final 3 outs in their season. Mojica for... No, Weinberg comes in for the save. H leads off for the Mariners. He strikes out Robinette. Now up to the dish. He strikes out catcher Araujo, not known for the bat, and that is a 1-2-3 series ending inning, and the Seattle Mariners have been bonked in the playoffs. It pinged me, bro. Bad mojo, not to ping. There they go. No one's surprised by that outcome, though, considering the Cleveland is, I don't think without much of an argument, the second best team in the AL. Bases loaded for Pittsburgh here in the bottom of the 8th. The tying run is on deck. Oh, it's at the plate now after a walk. It's Salazar. Top of the 9th, White Sox looking for insurance. Oh, they get a sac fly, but that's all they get. When they get within 4 runs. The old salami spread, you never know. White Sox, I'm sure, would love some insurance here. This game has been very back and forth. Oh, they will not get it. Strike him out, throw him out, double play, I believe. Which is unfortunate because Paquette would have... What the fuck is got? Holy shit. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. Regardless, they get no runs. Spender with a solo ball in the top of the 9th. Makes it a 5-run lead. Alright, Indianapolis trailing by 3 before they become the 3rd team here, barring a Pittsburgh comeback, to lose Game 5 at home. Well, they've got a 1-out double from Tim Cole. They need 1 more hit. Harpool. A 3-0 count to him, it looks like. He flies out. Guzman's 3 for 4 with a home run today. Quickly 2 strikes, though. And that'll do it, and the White Sox will win a chaotic game and go home up 3-2 with a chance to take out the 3 seed, excuse me. Likewise with the Yankees, the 82-win Yankees. Unless Pittsburgh pulls off something big here, which they do have the tying run once again on deck. They're down to their final out now. Never mind, they're down by 5. I can't count, and it doesn't matter anyway. No runs scored. Yankees steal Game 5. Colorado steals Game 5. White Sox steal Game 5. And we'll all go home with a chance to win it where it counts. Dude, what is with the 8 seed in this league? I tell you what. It's never easy when you're the 1 seed, I swear to God. Though, honestly, if you look at the Yankees, on paper, they look like a better than 82-win team. I'm not sure if they had a bit of bad luck this year, maybe some injuries, but they got some big boppers in there that can carry this lineup. All right, Game 6. Good luck. Be kind of crazy if all 5 games resolved here, but if they do, you guys can go back to your sports ball. But I think the odds are probably pretty good we're going to have at least 1 Game 7, if not multiple. So strap in. Again, both American League teams have the higher seed at home with a chance to take home the bacon. Likewise for the Yankees, the 8 seed. Both 8 seeds up 3-2 at home. Incredible. San Fran and San Fran and Miami at home trying to save their season. Well, Solo Bolo from Rosamena will help things out. Miami on top. Indy staying alive with a Spiegel single-scoring Harpool, and Colorado, I repeat,
Colorado has put the Dodgers in the danger zone.
Christian Giblin singles in Pena. Oh, we got bases jacked for Indy with only 1 down in the top. Wolf having all kinds of trouble. Oh, he got out of it. It looks like a fly out and a throw out at home. Oh my God. Well, that's a nutsack killer. Only one run. A bit of blue balls for the ignition. Maybe that will spur on the White Sox offense. Then we have a double. The ground up, moving a runner to scoring position, and they get the job done. They manufacture a run. Those pesky White Sox. Woody Grant with a single and Dennison with a double puts LA on top. They're out of the danger zone. Likewise with Pittsburgh. They're out on a Shane Bell 2-run jack. Derek Holmes triples in Dennison. So that's a single, double, and triple for scoring. For LA, they may not be done running us on the corners with only one down. They have 5 hits already to their name. Is that Ryder fucking Harris? Fuck that guy. Yeah, he's getting beat up. Wankston grounds into a fielder's choice. Where's Holmes? The 4-run second inning will definitely dig LA out of the danger zone pretty easily. Miami adds 2 as well. Luff singles in Schad and Tart. Steinberg breaks the tie with a double. And Harpool. Second and third. Nobody out, though, for Colorado to lead off the second. Looks like we're into the bullpen already. Bronco Marquez is pitching. Was there an injury? I don't see an injury or anything. But he definitely he started the game in the first when there was already 2/3 of an inning. So I don't know what's going on, but it's a bullpen day for LA with your season on the line. Alrighty then. I'm kind of curious because that's weird, man. Laurencio Rojas started the game. And then they came in. Okay. Little bit tricksy by Craig trying to kickstart the mojo here. I don't mind it at all. Speaking of Craig, Dade Craig hits a solo shot. It's a 3-run lead for LA. White Sox threatening with 2 down after Chico Ortega singled in Benedict. 2 away. They need something to hit the grass, though. A walk will load the bases for Snipes. And he will line out to end the inning. Damn, son. This is why he wins 105 games and I don't. He's got all the strategeries. Still scoreless in San Francisco, which feels crazy to say, considering how this series has gone. 3 hits apiece, but goose eggs. Pittsburgh's still up 2-0. Miami's still up 3-0. And Indy holding on to that 1-run lead they acquired last inning. Things were to finish as they are right now, sans the San Fran game, of course it can't be tied, but we would have 4 Game 7s at least. All teams trailing are winning currently at the moment. But it's only the 4th and 5th inning. Still lots of ball to go. Wankston with a 2-run shot makes it a 5-run lead. LA doing what LA does, making it look close, playing possum with their food. We'll see, though. Colorado can string some runs together, especially at home. Never know. So is Marquez like a starter or a long guy? No, he's only got 35 stamina. So he's probably only going to pitch 3 innings at most. Yeah, this is his 3rd inning already. So it still is a bullpen game to close it out, but what's that going to do for Game 7, man? Who knows? I guess you just got to worry about 1 game at a time. Finally, Arizona scores a hit in the top of the 5th, breaking the no-hitter. 2nd and 3rd, only 1 down, top of the 6th for Toronto. First real scoring chance for either team after an Alta Marino double. Boy, he's been good this postseason. Marcus Gonzalez walks the bases loaded for the catcher, Canal. Or Canal, if you like that kind of thing. He walks That scores a run. Hooft lines out for the second out, but Zachary Holder singles in all 3 runs, and it's 2 runs, not all 3. And it's 3-0 for Toronto, putting San Francisco in the danger zone at home in Candlestick, whatever the fuck they call it now. Is it Candlestick even still? Probably not. Probably, is it like Oracle Field or something? I don't know. Whatever, I call it Candlestick. Eat it. Ooh, potentially a big run for Indy here in the top of the 5th. Giving them a 2-run lead. Colorado cuts into the lead. Giblin doubles in Pena. 7-3. John Charles has left the game with an injury for the Blue Jays. Well, he already had back stiffness on the 16th. Today he picked up a strained back. Everything's minimal except for running moderate, so really trying to thread the needle here for Charles. He is wrecked. I mean, he's wrecked, so what can you do? It's postseason, you just gotta squeeze as much out as you can in those guys, so. Bases loaded once again after a Gonzalez walk, and Canel again with the bases loaded. This time he's facing Dillard. Walks in a run to bring up Hooft. Bases loaded for Arizona in the top of the 7th. Signs of life. They put 2 across on a single. Hey! Don't be doing any of that yet. Come on now. Bases loaded for Colorado in the bottom of the 6th. Only 1 down. Can they put some across to make this game interesting? Pirates add insurance runs. May not be needed, of course. Zachary Hawley singles in Curette. A single scores 2 for Colorado. They're within 2. Oh my god. Doesn't that ruin the perfect game? An error? I mean, he might not even had one going, but... The White Sox have come back to take the lead. Tolfa, Ortega, Paquette, 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, he had a walk. Okay. It's irrelevant. Oh, yeah, I guess I can see it right here, yeah, on the scoring, or the top performers, yeah. Catch. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away in the top of the 8th for Arizona. Daubs the DH to face the Buki. Getting Bucci. Gets the job done. Remains a 1-run game. 6-0 for Toronto. How did that happen? Oh, Hooft singled in. San Francisco is in a huge hole. They need a lot of help. There's the 2nd walk of the day for the Yankees. 3rd walk of the day. Okay, here we go. Miami barely hangs on to that 1-run lead, and we are going to Arizona for Game 7. Colorado trails by 2 in the bottom of the 8th. White Sox up by 1. Last chance to add insurance. I'm certain they would love it. Colorado gets the tying run to the plate. Bottom of the ninth for the Yankees. Oh, and there it goes! In classic fashion, Beelzebub Human pitched 8 no-hit innings, but a solo bolo to lead off the top of the ninth for Castillo. There it is. I mean, that guy had to be out of gas, man. No doubt. Final out for the Yanks. What about a second Game 7? Meanwhile, Abel Laguna hit a 2-run shot for Colorado. They've come all the way back from 7-2 to tie the fucking game. San Francisco's eliminated. What a goofy fucking series that was. But for it to end in a team getting shut out is pretty wild. Bottom of the ninth, Colorado can walk off the number 1 seed in the American League, who won 105 games this year. Monahan in for the Dodgers. White Sox win another Game 7. Oh my God! Who the fuck is Lindy Retta? Who that? What the hell, bro? This guy just knocked out the Dodgers with the whopping minus 0.5 WAR this season. Oh my God. It's foul. It's disgusting. Holy shit, dude. I am in shock, but the Dodgers are getting bonked. The Game 163 magic is alive and well. Incredible, dude. Pretty much, yeah. Closed his eyes and swung. Oh, shit. Yeah, no Game 7. The White Sox win. We're bonking the ignition. Their heart wasn't really in it anyway, as Josh was pointing out. What the hell seed is the ignition? The 3 seed. Going down. It's a goddamn fucking slobber knocker in the AL. Holy moly. 3 Game 7s on the docket, right? Beelzebub. Yeah, he had 50 stamina. There's no way he wasn't absolutely dead tired. Wow. Seattle with DFA. What else is new? Death taxes in Seattle breaking the sim because of a DFA or a fucking minor league signing that puts them over in one of the fucking things, man. I swear to God. Okay, here we go. Yep, Beelzebub. Alrighty, kids. 2 Game 7s on the docket. The defending champions, Pittsburgh Pirates, looking to be the only 1 seed to stay in the series. In the playoffs, excuse me. Yankees should be pretty proud to take them all the way to 7. George Bennett. George Bennett? No way. Oh my God, he looks like shit. Wait, this is not the George Bennett I'm thinking of. This guy got 6 WAR this year? What the fuck? Okay. Led to NL in okay. Like his BABIP was normal, his Sierra is 310. Like this is there's no luck here, man. There's no luck involved in this year. That's crazy, dude. Okay, well. I mean, this is the guy you want pitching, right? Against Victor. Oh, okay, maybe this is the guy you want pitching. Never mind. I think I'd probably take this guy. Wow. 0.3 homers. That's what 65 home run against and fucking playing in Pittsburgh will get for you, man. 60 FIP minus. That's incredible for a starter. Oh, no. Yeah, he's not starting. He's got bench under 85. I want to see who's starting for each team. Oh, boy. Well. Oh. Looks like it'll be Quiddy Moses. I imagine we'll take the mound, so. Quiddy. Hopefully he's not shitty. Elijah Lloyd gets the ball for the Marlins. Boy, he had a pretty good year as well. A nice looking young pitcher. First full year in the bigs. 4 WAR. Hell yeah. Love to see it. Rod Whitmire. Yeah, Rod is not good. But, to be fair, the D-bags have a ton of pitching injuries, so sometimes you don't get to go to the dance. The girl who brought you. We'll see. Good luck. Here we go. I mean, yeah. I hate to say this. Maybe I don't hate to say it, but I think Little E has done a better job at building to his ballpark than Jason did when he was the Pirates GM. Love you long time, Jason. Hi. But man, he seems to like maximize the fuckery of his stadium quite a bit. Oh, whoops. No, I was on the right thing. My bad. Alright, we'll go a little bit faster start since there's only 2 games here. I mean, it's, yeah, it's a dead horse and we've beaten it and fucking left and right. I mean, who knows what a good player is now when the ratings are all squished. Well, Pittsburgh coming out hot though. Becerra and Curette with a walk and a double. Base is still loaded. Trouble for George Bennett. Come on, man. Not like this. We glaze the guy and he just gets roasted. Of course. Sorry, Jeremy. And that's a 6-run first. And that's not going to help your chances to move on. Miami scored first in their game. Aiden Sarles doubled in Paget. Yeah, making the fact that Little Lee hasn't said anything, he might be at work, but making him sweat, man. I know he's nervous. Oh no, an injury in Game 7 for Arizona. Not what you want to see. Jake McConnell, ironically, originally a big-time Pirate. Survey says 4 weeks minimal. He'll definitely play through that in the postseason. But the big defensive shortstop out in Game 7 is not what you want. Oh yeah, Nuttall is pitching. Yeah, Little Lee uses daily lineups, I'm pretty sure, to do his pitchers, now that you mention it. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point. 8-0 on 8 hits. It's kind of a formality. But it's a long game. Sarles with a 2-run jack. Tart with a solo bolo. 4-0. He always runs a 3-man rotation in the playoffs. Always. He always runs 3 starters and 9 or 10 relievers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't do daily lineups, so I don't know. It's a good question, but it must, right? So Watson singles and Castillo singles hold the horses here. 3 runs for the Yanks at the top of the 3rd. Not quite yet. I don't imagine he'll pitch for too long. Jeff Graff gets Arizona on the board. They trail by 3. Excuse me. See if he just pitches 5 innings and then bails. He's pitching the 5th. Aiden Sarles and Alec Tart are having a Game 7 here. Holy man. 5-1, 6-1. A 5-run deficit now for Arizona. Fans not pleased. Oh boy, Pittsburgh has runners in the corners with nobody down. Arizona's cooking something here. Gotta add more spices. There is a little bit of spice. Trent Schaefer with a double. Makes it 6-3. We have an injury for the Yankees, though. It's Abreu. Again, this is a second injury. Torquemada. It's it's an elbow contusion. He's fine. But he's out of the game. Okay, well, that 3-run jackpot from Leo Reynoso is going to seal the deal. 9-run deficit with 4 innings to play is an extremely ridiculously tall task. But we'll turn our focus to the Arizona game where they trail by 3. Yeah, Spruill is into the game to pitch now, so Nuttall just pitched the 5 innings. Kind of didn't make sense when you go up 8-0 to keep him in there. Risking an injury, all kinds of shit. Oh, man. Yeah, Craig. I think Craig got knocked out in the second round last year after being the 1 seed.
Time to lose some games, son.
Need to land in that, like, 4 seed area. Right? Or the 3 seed. Top of the 8th. Arizona still trails by 3. They have held Miami for 3 innings now, I think. Gotta continue to put up goose eggs. Alright, bottom of the 8th. Arizona's out hit Miami 10-7. Not have the score to show for it. Yankees trying to make it interesting here. Jeff Graff with a 1-out double. That'll bring Turner into the game for Miami. Mejia singles, runners in the corners. Tying run comes to the plate. It's pinch hitter Shields. He grounds into a double play. Literally the only thing you try not to do when you pinch hit in that situation, and he does it. Woof. Okay, Yankees are back within the salami spread. They've scored 5 unanswered runs. But time is going to run out. Bottom of the 9th. Arizona down to their final 3 outs. An error allows Landon Warren to reach base. Will that be of any consequence? Down to the final out. A walk brings the tying run to the plate, and it's motherfucking Cesaro Rizzo. No Riz from him. The Diamondbacks are eliminated in the postseason. Top of the 9th, trailing by 4. Yankees have made it interesting. Leadoff walk to Mel Jean. Castillo strikes out. Guzman singles. Yeah, Ashton comes into the game as the tying run is on deck. Bernal the hitter. He strikes out, final out. Harry Spender. The last hope for the Yankees. And it seems like he's all spent as the Pittsburgh Pirates will barely move on to round 2 to continue to try to defend their title. Yeah. Wow. Alright, let's just get it to the next games. Save it up. Well, we better save it. You never know. Yeah, Aiden Sarles had a heck of a game to carry the Marlins. Yeah, D-Bags riddled with injuries. Pretty shitty situation, but it is what it is. Matt? Yeah, give me more. Alright, let's go to the next series and we'll check out the MVPs. Okay. Pittsburgh, Leo Reynoso. Picking up his first individual hardware. This is the MVP. Oh, it looks like he had a breakout year. 24-year-old right fielder. Nice. Good looking player. Toronto was Marcus Gonzalez. Led the NL in slugging this year with 554. And home runs and isolated power as well. Damn. Only 29. Damn. Oh. Go into free agency, though. Who's going to pay up for the big power fragile first baseman? Probably nobody. Cesaro Rosamena. Your MVP. Another 25-year-old great-looking player. 8 triples this year and an on-base percentage of .404. And led with stolen bases, too. I love these kind of players. That's his first hardware, yeah? Well, he was an all-star. First MVP. Atlanta, we saw that it was Cifuentes. Yeah, no doubt it's this guy. Yago Pena. Did pretty much next to nothing all year. He only played... Oh, it was a trade. It was a deadline deal. No, not quite a deadline deal. Actually, a month before the deadline. Picked up from Texas. I mean, he didn't do anything to write home about, to be honest, but... When it counts the most. Yeah, Mr. Ratana. Dude, wrecked. Played 112 games only this year. Literally played 2/3 of a season. Got 8 fucking WAR, dude. 8 WAR in 2/3 of a season. Who cares if he's wrecked? Holy fuck, that's nutty. Jesus, dude. He's healthy for the postseason. That's guy everybody wants. Mirandi Rojas? What the fuck? Mirandi Rojas. He was the Wild Card Series MVP in '67 as well for Texas. Wow. Okay, what the hell is this guy on? Wait a minute. A 6'7" catcher? What the hell? You don't see that every day. And we take a look at Ralph Lawrence for Yankees this morning. So there it is. There it is. Pittsburgh and Marlins. Oh my god. The old classic Blue Jays and Braves. I know D-Rich has the stat on how many times he's lost to the Blue Jays in the postseason. I don't even have to ask. He's going to spit it out. We've given up the same amount of runs. Wow. Rockies and Mets. That's an interesting series that we haven't seen for a long time. White Sox and Indians. Yeah, that's kind of another classic. Gonna be good stuff. That's all she wrote, kids. See you later. Go back to your other sports ball. And I'll see you guys in the morning for the start of the RCS. Bye.